Welcome, dear friends, to the video lecture on child rights everyone should know. The United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child protects the economic, social, cultural, civil, and political rights of children. Here are 12 areas of child rights that everyone should know. The first one will be non discrimination. Every child deserves equal treatment regardless of their gender identity, sex, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, religion, physical appearance, ability, socio-economic status, nationality, creed, ideology, or other personal identities. Children with disabilities have the right to receive the accommodations they need to thrive. Refugees should also receive help and maintain the same rights as children born in the country they now live in. Children from minority, disenfranchised, and indigenous communities have the right to practice their religion, language, culture, and customs. The second one will be on family. Every child has the right to live with their family. The family can be of any structure, but the family should instill a sense of belonging and provide a loving and nurturing environment. Children and youth deserve to feel an attachment to their caregivers, whomever their caregivers might be. Children should not be separated from their parents unless one or both parents are abusive or neglectful or their home environment is unsafe. Children whose parents do not live together should remain in contact with both parents unless contact harms the child. If a child lives in a different country from their parents, the child and the parents must be allowed to travel so that they can be together. The third point will be on health. Every child has the right to be alive. Young people deserve the best possible health care, nutritious food, clothing, clean water, electricity, and safe housing. Children should learn good health and hygiene habits in their schools and homes. Children should have their mental, psychological, emotional, and physical health checked regularly, and especially if they are away from home. Governments also have a responsibility to help families who cannot afford health expenses. The fourth point will be on protection from harm. Every child deserves freedom from abuse. Children should be free from harmful work, drugs, sexual abuse, human trafficking, corporal punishment, emotional and psychological abuse, harmful detention, war, and any other forms of exploitation. Children have the right to seek legal and medical help if they get hurt or abused. They should be free to make complaints about abuse to a third party, and abusers of children should receive prosecution to the fullest extent of the law. The fifth point will be on identity of children. Children must be registered when they are born. The national government must recognize a child's name and national identity, and children must be informed of their identity. Children have a right to receive, access, and transmit documents of their own identity. Official records should include their name, place, and date of birth and family relations. If documentation gets destroyed, or if a child's national identity is otherwise compromised, the government must assist the child in getting their identity back. The sixth point is on education. Every child has the right to an education. Primary education should be free. Secondary education should be accessible to every child. Every child should receive the highest level of education available to them. Education should prepare children to participate as active citizens, teaching them about responsibility and a sense of community. They should also develop their personalities, talents, skills, rights, and abilities while learning to respect others' autonomy, rights, cultures, and differences. The seventh point will be on freedom of thought. Children have the right to speak, express, and share what they learn, think, and feel. They may use any means of creative expression available to them unless their expression somehow harms others. Children can determine their thoughts, means of expression, opinions, socio-political ideologies, and religious and spiritual beliefs, provided that their thoughts do not infringe upon the rights of others. Parents should teach children to express themselves and respect the opinions of others. Children have the right to join or create groups and organizations. They have the right to meet with others and advocate for change as long as they do not harm others. Children have the right to give their opinions on issues that affect them. Adults should take the concerns and opinions of children seriously. The eighth point will be on access to information. Children have the right to transmit and receive information through the internet, radio, phone, television, books, and other resources. Adults should ensure that the information children are transmitting and receiving is not harmful. However, they should encourage and teach ways to access and critically process information. Government should make access to information as free as possible. They should share information from multiple sources and in multiple languages. The ninth point will be on privacy. Every child deserves privacy. The law must protect children's privacy in all areas, including online. Personal documentation of children should not be published. A child's family, home, personal communications, and reputation should be protected. Victims of abuse should not have their names, faces, or information published. The 10th point will be on the arts. Every child has the right to engage in cultural and creative activities. Children from minority populations have the right to participate in activities that the majority populations of their country do not participate in. Cultural activities and creative work should represent children of all backgrounds. Children should be free from art designed to traumatize, provoke, or disturb them. However, they should receive access to and be allowed to create art that is controversial or unpopular without fear of censorship. The 11th point will be on reparation. If a child is victimized, traumatized, displaced, separated from their parents, or otherwise subject to harm, they should receive reparation and rehabilitation. Children have the right to receive help after enduring any type of pain, trauma, or neglect so they can regain their health, dignity, and identity. Every child has the right to receive legal help and fair treatment. Government should provide money and resources to assist children from poor and disenfranchised community. The 12th point will be on government responsibility. Governments must do everything possible to ensure that children enjoy all their inalienable rights and develop in a safe and free society. Government should prioritize child rights when considering any major policy. If the laws of a country protect child rights better than the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, those laws take a higher priority. Government should make active efforts to inform children about their rights. Children have the right to be treated as citizens. They deserve to grow in a society that loves, cares, respects, and protects them. Thank you very much, dear friends. Kindly tune in for the next video lecture. God bless you.